What's that?
Why did we even stop? Like, we should have just kept going. You just stopped talking to me for some reason.
No, I didn't stop talking to you.
I will. Are we going to address that today?
We didn't stop. I didn't stop talking to you.
Something happened.
No, okay. I don't want to be the one to.
Okay.
And it happens to everyone.
Okay. Are we going to go into it?
Are we?
Should we?
I don't know. I feel like when people get married and have kids,
yeah,
things change. But now, because I'm a mom, I think I understand it.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? I do think on the other, like, you may have a different...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe as a mom, you kind of go into a silo, right? You go into a silo and you're just gun-ho, focusing on the kids, focusing on the husband, focusing on the house. Yeah. And somehow you just forget yourself and you're expecting people to come to you. Yeah. Whereas I think those people, they want to give you that space, you that respect, that boundary. But then you don't know. You in your head, you're thinking, oh, I need people around me. Yeah. I need the help. I need the love. I need the support. Yeah. But then I guess on the other side, people are thinking...
people are thinking, oh, you've got a whole new life. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, it's one of those things like you speak to your friend and then like the baby's in the background. and you're like, oh my God. But anyway, listen. We'll get into it. Okay. But anyway,
yes.
Hi guys, welcome to Chat with Nat with me, Natasha. My friends call me Nat, so you can too. So this episode is really, really special. I know I say this about every episode, but this one is. Yes. I've got my dear friend Judith Ugwumadu, who is the host of Awakened and Anchored. Hi, Judith.
Hello, Natasha.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so pleased to be here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. This is amazing. I'm so pleased that we get the opportunity to catch up and just go back a bit.
Yes. So you already started with, listen, this is gonna be like a free flowing episode. So you already started with like, you stopped talking to me.
Oh my goodness.
Girl.
Okay, no, all right then. So from memory, my last major or most special interaction was with you was when I organised your surprise birthday party.
Oh my God, you're going way back.
Way back.
That was when I turned 26.
That was when we were like besties.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I feel like just something just went weird. Yeah, so since then.
But when did you get married?
I got married in 2014. 2014.
So that birthday that you organised.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the 26th. It was...
Hey, what was it? We don't need to show our age. We don't need to.
I'm giving Okay, guys. Okay, if you're listening, Judith is my really, really good friend.
Yeah.
We met at university, so we've known each other for
over 20 years. Over 20
plus years, right? So literally, Tasha, you're listening to us catching up, but we're going to talk about uni and whatever. But listen, this is like a real episode. Hopefully, it will be fun. But friends really catching up.
Yeah. Hopefully, not too much of a therapy session.
No, not too much of a therapy session. I'm trying to remember.
That birthday party.
You know, I remember the birthday party.
Yeah.
Was it La Iguanas?
Remember? Yeah. In Westfield.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah. And then, but I think a lot of things happened.
Like life, just in general.
Yeah, but I don't think
that there was a particular moment or a particular incident that took place.
No, I don't. I'm trying to think. Oh, and then there was the infamous, but. Was that after?
When that? No, we're not. But we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
When that.
But was that before or after?
I think that was after when that whole conversation happened. Yeah,
was that
on the dinner
after
table.
That?
I think maybe that was I think maybe you probably took sides.
No, I did not. I honestly didn't. So the thing about me, what I've realized, to be honest, I think I'm very. I don't know how to describe myself.
Oh, interesting.
Right? No, but I realize that sometimes I don't know. I don't want to go too deep.
We don't need to.
But I feel like I don't take, not that I don't take things seriously, right? So I think sometimes I'm oblivious to things.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And some people can take it as, Natasha's doing this because of this. And it's kind of like, I'm just like, my mind is just floating. Like, so I'm not even like, do you know what I mean? I'm not even, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not intentionally doing anything. Yeah. Does that make sense? But then someone may feel like, oh, Natasha is doing this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. But I guess when you're in that particular situation and you're around people that you don't know, and then something...
that incident, to be honest, but it's interesting that you say that, because with that particular incident, I remember with the other person, I was like, you're wrong.
Oh, you... Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I think
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, but it wasn't, because I think that you guys had your own conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like, I appreciated that it was... there were so many things that were happening, right?
Yeah.
And then I feel like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because you were at the top of the table.
Yeah, but to me that wasn't the
crux.
No, to be honest, I really, really don't know. All I know is when you were getting married, my name wasn't on the table.
Listen.
So I was there. I got there. I was like,
you were invited.
I was.
You were invited, but even the organization of the wedding, it's not even... I don't know, how do I say it? The fact that your name wasn't on the table wasn't a doing of my own. It was just because of the organization of the wedding itself.
Yeah, no,
because there were so many fingers in the pie. Yeah. And I could only say or do so much myself. And even trying to get a guest list was just like pulling hair.
Okay.
So let's leave it there. But,
but I'm also trying to show you that I think probably to me it's like, oh, you know, like, cause like, you know, Judith's got like loads of friends.
Oh
and
God,
do you know what I'm saying? Like she's got this full life. I'm like, I'm not even like on the. I'm not even. I don't even have a like a chair.
And you know what's funny? It's like my parents. They still talk about you all the time. Aww. They still talk about you all the time. And remember, because we used to be in each other's houses. I used to come to you all the time. You invited me to your extended. You introduced me to your extended family. We were basically sisters.
Yeah. And you, my mom, So I
don't know what happened.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to kind of show you, that for me, it was kind of like, oh, okay. I didn't take offense, because I kind of understood that organizing a wedding, but it kind of felt like, oh, I wasn't in your inner circle. Yeah. And it also felt like, oh, you were transitioning to, you know, you're getting married, like, and like happy days, and like.
But I never forgot about you. That's the thing.
I know, but then I think sometimes you just feel like, oh, my friends they're good. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. People don't really check in like that.
Yeah. And like sometimes I think when you do then become, because remember we went together to the Gina Yashere.
We did.
And that was after your wedding.
That was after the wedding. Yeah. And I was with child.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you, no.
Yeah, but you told me after. You're like, oh, remember.
But then we went to the museum afterwards to a black culture museum in Stratford.
Stratford?
Yeah, there was a museum that we went to.
Okay.
To look at artwork, artifacts, things like that.
Really?
You don't remember that?
Was there someone else?
No, it was just you and I.
Not in Brixton.
Brixton, yes. Brixton,
we went
Brixton.
to Black. Yeah, because I had been on my own before to Brixton, and then because you lived near there.
Yeah, I was in Tulse Hill at that point. Yeah.
No, but that's, I don't know. I just feel like it just, I don't know,
fizzled out again.
Yeah, and then I think you had beef because I responded late or something, right?
Oh, I can't
with
even
my messages or something. I think which to be honest,
are you bad at messaging?
I am terrible. No, it's actually got worse.
Yeah, phone calls are bad. I think it's just life is getting so busy
But I
now.
always say to people, if you call me, I will answer.
Yeah,
but no one calls anymore.
Nobody calls anymore, no.
Right? So I always say to people, they're like, "Oh, I'm like, if you actually call me, I will answer.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends like that as well. Like, calling is just the one. People don't really respond because we're just so busy. It's either we're rushing on to the school run, rushing to work, we're in the car constantly, then we have to make dinner, then we have to do this, we have to do that. So
But you know what? I feel like this is interesting because I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it there.
Let's go.
I think this started from remember like when I lost my mom.
Yeah,
you were MIA.
Do you know what? I think this is probably the one.
Yeah,
this is probably the one. I think this is where you, yeah. I think going back because we were still so young.
Yeah.
And I don't think I really understood it. It was hard.
Yeah.
Because we were still children more or less when it all happened, and I don't think I knew how to support you in that moment. Yeah. I mean, and I came to the wake and I stayed and and I think maybe you had clocked out with me at that point in time, maybe because you didn't feel the support.
No, I think during when everything was happening, I didn't have any feeling. Like I didn't. But I think for me, honestly, like I feel like my life has been a daze for years. Yeah. So even when you say, what did you say about the or from your part, and I'm like, people don't like. I've literally just been like, I don't know, not living.
It's like for me, I would call it sleepwalking.
Yeah, I'm literally just like sleepwalking my way through life,
and I think a lot of women go through that
through that time. So I think for me, from that, but then I have delayed reaction. I've noticed like with a lot of things, like things will happen to me and then I won't really process it.
Okay.
Like until years later.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah. Cause I think then, cause my mom passed May, whatever. Then that summer, then I think at the time you're like, oh, you went away. And then later you confessed, you're like, oh, I didn't know what to sort of say or whatever. Yeah. And obviously we kind of picked up, but I just think and then there's another reason which I'll say offline, but I think you know the conversation we had. We won't talk about it.
Okay then.
But you know what I mean.
No.
You mentioned it at my birthday this year.
Oh.
When you're like, oh, Natasha, you told me.
Oh gosh, no.
About a decision you made.
Oh my goodness.
No, you remember at your birthday.
Is it about my personal life?
No, it's not about your, even if it were, I wouldn't say it because I wouldn't want to. No, remember when you were like, oh, you say this and then somebody else say the same thing.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
So I think sometimes there's aspects of that, right? Okay. Like when your friend moves a certain direction. Not that you're like, you're kind of like, oh, okay.
Wait, the warning was had. The warning was there.
Yeah.
The warnings were there, but I didn't heed to them at all.
Okay, but I won't take it because I don't know, right? But then I'm just saying sometimes. So for me, a lot of times with friendships, I feel like it's for the most part. I always feel like, oh, my friends are better off. Like they've gone on, they're living like happy lives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you kind of feel like you're not needed anymore.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And
do you genuinely feel like that sometimes? Yeah.
So you kind of feel like, oh, and I think, unfortunately, with a lot of us women, I guess it's kind of, there's that thing of the desire is, I want to have my own family. Yeah. I want to get married. Yeah. I want to have kids. Yeah. So it kind of feels like when someone attains that, it's like, oh, congratulations, you've graduated.
Oh God,
But we don't maybe envision beyond that. Does that make sense? Or envision the role of our friends or what our village will look like.
110%, because really the goal is just to get married, have the babies, but then we don't think beyond that. And then when we get beyond that line, that's when the struggle starts, and then that's when we start losing ourselves. We start overthinking. We start making mistakes. So I think for our younger girls, our younger sisters.
Yeah.
And something that they need to know.
But we've started deep. But give me a hand. Let's do like Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Oh my God. Oh no, your necklace. Do you need to fix my necklace? Oh gosh, those two.
So guys, this is a real conversation that's happening here.
Please bear with us.
I didn't think, but again, it's the reality of adulting, right? Because we literally don't have time to be like on the phone. But
so we do it online.
Last year, exactly. Last year, I turned a milestone year.
Yes, you did. And this year's my turn.
Yeah. So that's when I was like, you know, because I wanted to do like a small thing, right? And in my mind, I was like, who are the people that mean something to me, right? And who are the people that, you know, in my life story, like played a role. Yeah. So
I was honored.
That's why I reached out to you, you know, and over the past years, I've kind of re-examined myself and also been longing to like go back to my old friends.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Where it was pure and innocent and where we were just happy.
Yeah. And I think there's something about people that know you. Like know you, the baby you, or know your, like for me, like I meet people now who just know me as someone who doesn't like, who's lost their mom. I'm like, but people who knew my mom, I'm like, I want to be around those people. Do you know what I mean? So that's when I kind of like, I was like, oh, you know what, Judith's my girl, right? And obviously over the years we've always kind of, you know, followed each other, but I feel like you kind of went off socials.
Yeah, I went off socials for a bit, break, right? Yeah. So, because sometimes the reality is we kind of keep in touch with people through socials,
social
media now,
right? So like for a while you kind of like just
was offline.
Well, yeah, you were completely offline, and yeah, I guess it was so. Okay, let's talk about uni.
Uni days. You
made
uni so tolerable.
You did too.
Uni. Oh, really?
No, you did too.
Oh, I loved uni with you.
Yeah.
I loved uni with you.
I feel like we could have done more.
What with our lives?
No, just with the uni experience.
Ah, okay.
I feel like we were so proper.
We were very,
and we just don't get me wrong.
We just used to study and go and eat and then go home.
Yeah. And then like sometimes we like hang out with like Sunil. Remember Sunil?
Oh, I love Sunil. Sunil, if you're watching this. Oh, we still keep in contact.
Oh yeah. I think I follow him on Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, we just used to okay. So I'll give a bit of background.
Okay.
I think I've always told the story.
Go for
remember how we met?
Oh my gosh. Is there a specific story?
Well, not really, but you know, you were sitting in front, you know, you had the pixie.
Oh, yeah.
You
tell the story.
So we were in lecture,
yeah.
you know, like the proper like lecture rooms.
Okay, yeah.
And then
the theatre rooms.
Yeah, I was sitting behind you, and then like Judith always kind of has this air of like, you know, like well put together. She's got it's very like I'm an Essex girl, not in the Kemi Badenick way, but like you know, like Essex, like this petite, you know, pretty girl, like with a pixie cut, and everything. And I think sometimes you can be, to know you is to love you, right? But I think people who don't know you, see me, I'm very much like, if you don't know me, I'm like, ha!
Yeah, you're very bubbly, very open.
Right. But then maybe when you get to know me, I can be a bit aloof. But no, I know, I know I can be. But whereas you're a bit more like, ooh, okay, like, should I talk to this girl?
Oh my gosh, do I have that stush exterior? Is that what it's like?
No, not intentionally.
Oh god, not intentionally.
But you know, people who are boundaried.
Okay.
Like as in, you know, like they you know, they're not pushovers. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So like I saw Judith and I was like, this girl, you know, I was like, and then I don't know, we just started talking.
Yeah.
Like, she's cool.
See, I'm so easy breezy. Honestly, I am just like go with the flow kind of person. It's true. Yeah. To know me is to love me. You need to get to know me. I am the most relaxed person. Yeah. Relaxed, laid back person. There's nothing about me, just simple and just I just love love. I just love people, you know?
Yeah. No. So
you felt that.
Yeah, see? I did.
First impressions. Oh my God.
and then we just stuck it out. Yeah. We just stuck it out. And then, so I was going to ask you, like going back to like uni days.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that experience?
No.
I'm not either.
Oh, yeah, I did not like the uni. I did not enjoy the experience. Yeah. It was just like that was 4 years of my life. And you were supposed to do 4 years. And then you
tapped out.
You did.
I said hell to the no.
I was like, oh my God, Natasha, you've left me.
I said hell no. Because so the program was banking and finance. Yeah. Right? So we studied banking and finance.
Yeah.
But then there was the what is it called?
There was placement year. Because it was a sandwich degree.
Exactly. But then they were like, oh, if you don't want to do the placement, you'll get a degree in financial services.
Yes.
Right? So I say, get me out of it. Like, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
And at the time, remember, I was working at Barclays part-time.
You already had a nice job.
Well, I mean,
you had the foot in the door.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, get me out. But I'm interested, like, and because also some people, you know, maybe listening, like young people, whatever, who are kind of thinking about uni, or like parents of young people who think about uni. I just think, okay, my perspective is at the time because when I started uni, because I'm like a year.
You're just a year older than me.
Yeah. But then at the time, like when you're 18 or whatever, like if you're 20 and someone else is like, it feels like you're so
massive
old, right?
gap.
But for me at the time, when we came to this country, I had to wait to go to uni, because I would have had to pay international fees. So I had to wait until we were permanent residents. Right. And at the time of me waiting, I don't know. I feel like I didn't. I think I just went to the first uni that accepted me.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. Was I scared of living London? I'm not sure. Like,
and you stayed at home as well, didn't you?
I stayed at home. Like, I didn't. But also remember, I went to boarding school.
Oh, you did?
In Zim. Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, I went to boarding school.
I thought we were supposed to be baby friends.
No, but because remember, I came soon after school. Like, I went to boarding school from the age of like 8,
no
7.
Way.
So there was a part of me that was like, I don't know if
I don't want to do that boarding experience again.
But obviously uni would have been different.
It would have been different. It would have been it would have been freer.
Yeah. So I'm interested, like, what did you not like about your experience?
The main fact is I didn't like that I was living at home still. Yeah. Because I come from a very strict home. Yeah. Everything was very curfewed, 10 o'clock.
But your parents are cool.
My parents are cool, but they're very strict at the same time. Okay. So it was just curfew. Yeah. Just curfew. And the fact that it was just so in London, doing the whole train journey every single day. And I don't know. I just don't feel like those were my kind of people. I don't feel they were my type of people.
Because we don't even keep in touch.
I don't keep in touch with anyone. Yeah. You're literally, you and Sunil, you two are the only people. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, and obviously my husband, right? Because that's where I met him.
Oh, yes. But he was above us, right?
No, he was he in the... I don't even know, but I managed to catch up with him because I did the sandwich degree.
Okay, yeah.
But no, it's just no offense to anyone.
Yeah.
But it just, the vibe just wasn't there for me. It just wasn't vibing. And
should we say the uni or not? Maybe not.
No, let's not say the uni. People who know us will know the uni.
Yeah.
But I could have done better. I could have done better. But do you know what? It's life.
It is life.
Learn.
Yeah, but let's not use that.
Call a spade a spade.
So I've been reflecting on this, right? Because in my career, I think there's a number of things that have worked against me
because of this experience, the uni experience, or just that the name of the school. Yeah.
No. To be honest, has anyone ever asked you what university you went to?
Not necessarily.
I've never.
It just sits there on the CV. Yeah, but no one ever actually discusses it and picks it up.
No one does. I think it's one of those things that obviously, if you get found out, people will kind of verify. You know what I mean? But I always say this to all the like young people in my life, and I think they don't really get it. I always say, it doesn't matter what course you're doing. Please just go to a Russell
group.
Go to a good university. It doesn't matter even if you're gonna study Kim Kardashian. Like,
oh, loud.
No, but I'm saying like it literally. We did. I mean, okay,
we did a good
degree, but I don't know what I like.
I pivoted.
Yeah,
I'm pivoting again.
I'm not in finance, like, at all.
No.
But do you wish you'd kind of got into finance?
Finance wasn't really my thing. I think, again, because of the home that I came from, it was very much, these are the traditional routes that you need to go through. Yeah. You can't, because my passion is English. Yeah. If I had my way, I probably would have gone to school to do English or history.
Yeah.
You know?
But you did your master's.
I did my master's in international journalism.
Oh,
yeah,
but that was at a good uni.
Yeah, that was that
a
very
better
good
experience?
It was. I just felt too old to really fully immerse myself. I mean, I was in my early to mid 20s.
But you were not old at all.
I know, but just to fully immerse myself with the no, I'm past that stage now. I mean, I did enjoy myself in some aspects during my late teens at uni, doing the whole nightlife and student experience, but I think for this one, it was just, trying to get the job, trying to increase the salary and just move on in life. Yeah. Because I didn't really want to work in finance. So that wasn't the degree for me. Yeah. But then what I did was with the journalism degree, I specialized in business and finance. And then the first degree was obviously in banking. So then I merged the love of writing, the love of finance together.
Because you wrote for, was it CTM?
So I did a stint at FT Advisor, which is a sister paper of the FT. Yeah. And then Sunday Express. Oh, and do you want to tell? Yes.
God.
I got a phone call from Natasha saying, Judith, your name is on the front page of the paper. Yeah. I didn't even know. I knew, obviously, because I worked on that story over the weekend. And obviously the latter end of the week. Yeah. And then I hadn't realised when it had gone to press. And then I don't know what you were doing in the newsagents, but you saw my name in black and white. And
I'm sure I have the paper.
I still have the paper.
Yeah, I'm sure I have. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was posting it like it was
I'm
me.
Famous. I've got a byline in the national paper.
That was good.
That was a really good experience. And then from there, I went into trade magazines.
Okay.
Wrote about insurance, wrote about corporate finance.
Yeah.
Until I pivoted again into PR, corporate finance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. Because people keep on saying, I've had this conversation with a couple of people about passion jobs. Passion jobs don't really feed you.
So what would you say is or was your passion job?
The passion job, I guess, was journalism.
Okay.
But having a family and growing as a family, it wasn't bringing in the kind of income that I needed really to kind of fast forward myself through life. Yeah. And we always have this clock against ourselves. Yeah. We need to hit this at this time. But we don't really have any milestones, really. It's us that puts that pressure on ourselves. Yeah. So I said I needed to increase my salary. So then I went into PR, which is a really good industry. Money is so much better.
Oh, really?
But the workload, I mean, you have to give blood, sweat and tears. I mean, I guess the last place that I worked at was a really good experience. Mm-hmm. It was all about winning new business.
Okay.
Line managing, as well as meeting different executives at conferences. And traveling as well. but it just got too much.
Yeah.
Doing because I was up till, because it was I was working across different time zones, 3 different time zones. So obviously the UK time zone, Asian time zone, and American time zone. I was communicating with journalists in Asia at like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and still having to wake up and look after the family. And this was an ongoing thing. So working full time and still trying to look after the home, for me, it was hard. And I suffered severe burnout.
How many kids did you have at that point?
At this point, I had 3.
Oh my God.
Still the 3, but all under the age of 9, 8 at that time. 9, 8 at that time. But it got to the point where I became ill. I became severely ill. I had what some would say was almost a mini stroke. So the whole left side just stopped working, and I went in to see a consultant. He said it wasn't a stroke, thank God. It was an anxiety attack. My body just physically, mentally just couldn't cope with the load that I was just packing on myself. Yeah. Because I was just doing too much.
When was this?
This was in August 2024.
Oh my God.
August 2024. And then I got diagnosed with hypertension as well. So just a lot of things was happening. I was getting boils. Like I was physical, and just, again, the mental toil as well. Of trying to keep myself sane. It was just hard. It was just hard. But I mean, so that was, I guess, the path from coming out from university, going into finance, and then moving into journalism, moving into PR. But then I left the corporate world in October 2024. Okay. To go part-time, which is great. Spend more time at home with the children. But there's always that kind of itching feeling to go back in and earn that same kind of money and just live that same lifestyle. But mate, honestly, because I don't even know what to say, but there's mothers out there that can relate to what we're talking about.
It is hard.
It is hard to juggle kids. It is hard to juggle. I mean, one famous thing that Oprah said, I don't know if anyone has heard this, but she said, you can have it all, but just not at the same time. Just not at the same time. So I think women beat themselves up too much. They beat themselves up too much. And that's why we've got really high cases of mental health. Situations, cases within our community. And again, I think you were saying earlier, the community is dead. We don't have a community anymore. And again, where all of us are moving out into different parts of England as well, we can't reach out like we were. Like I was priced out, so we had to move further into Essex, you know. But then what is good is that it's a really family orientated area in the countryside, and it's nice for the kids. I mean, they've got the option always to come back into London, but they've got the nice quiet lifestyle.
They can hear the birds.
You can smell the cow poo early in the morning from the nearby farms. So it's nice. It's a really nice environment where we are. But I mean, that community aspect has been lost, definitely. And I really honestly don't know how we can get that back. But I know we're going to talk about...
I was going to say, because I really like this, because we had the conversation to kind of take it back.
Let's go
a little bit, right? So in terms of, you know, you finished uni, you know, got married, like had this high flying job. Like, at what stage did you like most enjoy, or did you feel like, like I'm at my kind of optimum, you know? Oh, is it when you like move to PR, like, you know?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question.
When you really felt like, you know, you have those days where you wake up in the morning, you know, you got your coffee, like you feel like
I've made it.
Yeah, you feel like
no, I don't feel like I have got to that stage yet.
Okay, or when you look back, when you're like,
okay,
okay,
So
not
trying
even
to
made
pinpoint
it,
a
right?
moment.
Not even made it, but when you look back and you're like, man, that was a good time, but I didn't realize it was a good time.
Yeah, I think probably I would say maybe my first job out of uni, or maybe my second job out of uni, where the responsibilities were still quite low. The responsibilities were still quite low. Where you were still earning the money, and you were just living your life. And I think you kind of take those early years for granted. Because before you know it, adulting just rushes you. It rushes you. It is so hard. It's relentless.
It is a scam.
In a chokehold.
Judith, do you remember how frequently we used to just randomly meet up?
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, for me, that was we used to randomly, everyone's birthday, there was
always a birthday celebration.
There
was always going out to just eat and enjoy ourselves. I think we went ice skating at some point. Yes.
Yeah. We would go bowling.
Just do
We would
stuff.
randomly be like, oh, what's going on? And literally would get, you would come. Remember Emmanuel?
Yes.
Lucy, Abigail, Pamela.
Oh, gosh.
We would just be like, yeah.
Just kicking it back.
and now, I'm like,
we ain't got time. Literally, me trying to get down here today was
I don't know.
I had to make full course breakfast. I had to make lunch. I even made dinner. I've even still got stuff defrosting in the freezer, knowing that fully well when I get back home. And luckily, I did some food shopping as well beforehand.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I'm so glad that I made it here because you. There's just responsibility heavy. But it's life. What can you do? Where there's life, there's hope. So, you know.
Exactly. so we kind of talked about so we you know, I love this episode because it's so real. Because there's so many people, I'm sure you guys are listening and you know, you've experienced this where you and a friend have kind of just drifted. And you'll kind of have different versions, right? And you won't really know. But I love this. Oh my God. We need to end the episode part. But I was going to say, so I don't know if you have an answer to this. But what does reconnecting mean? Okay, let's just say, what would that look like? For you and I. Getting to know our children. Getting to know our children because that is the newest chapter of our lives. Getting to know, I want to know your daughter. I want her to be calling me auntie because I feel like I've known you forever, and that's the next step, right? For us to just know our new lives. So for me, reconnecting is just really getting to understand the new chapter. We've got the stuff that we grew up. We basically grew up together. So we understand that, we know that, and we respect and love each other for that. But I think the next chapter is just learning the new versions of ourselves. And I think not taking it slowly, but not forcing ourselves to go beyond what we can go. So just taking it at the pace that's comfortable for us. No, I agree. I think that's what it is. Showing up, getting to know the kids. Just showing up, taking an interest in what the other is doing. I'm always interested in what you're doing. You're always interested in what you're doing. You're so confident. I love that for you. Really? Is this a fake it till we make it kind of thing? Should I have said that? No, it's fine. I'm taking it as a compliment, but I'm also kind of really? I don't feel confident because you're moving along with what you love, what you want to do. And I mean, we've been doing this for ages. We didn't even talk about Snowdrop. Snowdrop. What was that? 2011 when we went to Notting Hill Carnival to interview. Was it John 312? Those guys, the band. And then we had guys, and then the weekly corner. Where we were proper journalists then. We used to read the paper before we came in, talk about all the different things that was happening in the news and distill it for our culture, our community. That was lovely. I love that.
our little underground radio station.
We've been doing this for. Listen,
we need to make it, guys.
This decade,
it's me and you.
Like
it's me and you.
I need to make money.
Sis.
I need to make money. But you know what? This, to be honest, like this episode kind of took shape in a way that I didn't expect it to, but I love it.
I love that.
Right? Because it's real. It's about reconnecting. It's about friendship. Yeah. It's about the realities, right? And I love it. I love it. I don't want this to end. So you know what? It means you have to keep coming back.
Oh my gosh, I would love to come back. I would love to come back.
You have to keep coming back.
I love to come back.
So guys, this is Judith, the host of Awakened and Anchored.
Hello.
They also have like her merchandise page with her kids.
Okay. Yes.
I'll put all of that in the links, but make sure you stay tuned with Judith on her page, and I'll put the links on there, and let's check out Awakened. Thank you, Judith.
You're welcome, my love.
Bye, guys. Listen, bye.
Thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh.